SkilSure EPA instructions. Responsible Officer view. After logging in, the landing page is the Apprentices tab, where the active apprentices are listed in alphabetical order. The Apprentices program, employer, training provider, expected gateway and scheduled live assessment dates are shown. The list is searchable by apprentice, standard, employer and training provider. The list may also be filtered by gateway completion using the provided buttons. The next tab to the right provides a view of independent assessors. They can be linked to the apprentices from this screen. The Link Apprentices to Independent Assessors button is clearly marked. Clicking it allows you to search for an apprentice and assign them to an independent assessor. The Users tab gives the RO access via the sub-tabs to IQAs, organization users, employers and their users, training providers and their users, accredited witnesses, and test invigilators. Clicking on the Organization Users sub-tab shows all the current IQAs, EQA and RO users in your organization. Clicking, for example, on the name of an IQA, you will be able to assign standards to them, as well as view details of their account. Clicking on Other User Type will bring up similar functionality. The Standards tab is an overview of all the standards available to your organization. Clicking on a standard shows all the components of the corresponding EPA standard. Clicking on Expand Units provides further details on each unit of the EPA process from gateway checklist to final grade. Resources can be documents, videos, web pages, open learning materials. They are provided by the EPAO to support their EPA process. These resources are standard and role-specific, for example apprentice guidance materials to help them prepare for the EPA, or assessment support forms to help the independent assessor during their assessment of the apprentice, etc. To upload or delete a resource, click Manage Files. Here you can browse your computer's files to choose the material you wish to add and create new folders to organize those files. Use the Move function to select the location for the files. You can also delete a file or folder using the Delete button next to the title. So far, all these files you've created are now stored in SkilSure, but they cannot be seen by the users yet. Under the Manage Resource tab, click Add Resource. From the list of available folders or files on the right, select the resource you wish your personnel to access. Fill out the required fields in the form and select the linked units. Click Save on the bottom left. The resource will now be available to anyone linked to the standard. Staff resources function in exactly the same way. They however are accessible to staff only. On the Knowledge Tests tab, you can access all the tests available to your account, and create your own. Ordinarily, each standard will have several tests to choose from and a few mock tests so the apprentice can practice and get a feel for the format of the tests before their exam. The final tab lists all the reports you can generate of activity throughout the system.